The absence of perfect peace means but one thing. If you are wholly free of fear of any kind, and if all those who meet, or even think of you, share in your perfect peace, then you can be sure that you have learned God's lesson, and not yours. Unless all this is true, there are dark lessons in your minds, which hurt and hinder you and everyone around you. The absence of perfect peace means but one thing: you think you do not will for God's Son what his Father wills for him. Every dark lesson teaches this, on one form or another. And each bright lesson, with which the Holy Spirit will replace the dark ones you do not accept and hide, teaches you that you will with the Father unto his Son. Do not be concerned how you can learn a lesson so completely different from everything you have taught yourselves. How would you know? Your part is very simple. You have one test, as sure as God, by which to recognize if what you learned spiritually is true. You need only recognize that everything you learned you do not want. Ask to be taught, and do not use your experiences to confirm what you have learned. When your peace is threatened, or disturbed in any way, say to yourself, I do not know what anything, including this, means. And so I do not know how to respond to it. And I will not use my own past learning as the light to guide me now. By this refusal to attempt to teach yourself what you do not know, the guide whom God has given you, will speak to you. He will take his rightful place in your awareness, the instant you abandon it, and offer it to him. You cannot be your guide to miracles, for it is you who made them necessary. And, because you did, the means on which you can depend for miracles, has been provided for you. God's Son can make no needs his Father will not meet, if he but turn to him ever so little. Yet he cannot compel his Son to turn to him, and remain himself. It is impossible that God lose his identity, for if he did, you would lose yours. And being yours, he cannot change himself, for your identity is changeless. The miracle acknowledges his changelessness, by seeing his Son as he always was, and not as he would make himself.